adventure in Pipeman on W4CY Radio.
This is the Pipeman here on the Adventures Pipeman W4CY Radio, and I'm here with
Technologist from Manchester, UK.
Nice. Like I saw your band name, and I was like, that's a fucking cool band name. Like, I don't even care what it means. It just sounds cool.
Oh, thanks so much. I mean, there probably is a story behind it, actually. Cause
if you want to tell, because that's the most hated journalist question. How'd you get your band name? If you want to tell the story, I'll hear it.
Well, the whole band is actually sort of based on a concept. We've got the world 40 years in the future, where it's kind of, we've still kept abusing the planet, basically. And
what else is new?
Yeah, it sounds all too familiar, doesn't it? All too realistic. And there's an individual called the Technologist. He tries to build some machinery to help regenerate life, but then that kind of gets corrupted and stolen, and the story is all about him kind of trying to reclaim it for the good of the planet, basically. So that's the Technologist.
Well, it sounds like real life.
Yeah.
The more we try to fix shit, the more we break it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, we've tried to make it reasonably realistic, actually. Not too sci-fi.
Right.
There's a bit, but yeah.
Most sci-fi has become real life. Like, sci-fi from when I was a kid is real life now. I remember watching Star Trek and like, ooh, video calls, that would be cool. Now we're doing it, and now James T. Kirk has a heavy metal band at 95. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's one of the festivals I go to. I'm like, that fucking blows my mind. Like, I love him even more. And you should have seen the demands. He had demands, okay? One of the demands, I don't remember all of them, but one of them was he needed to have, instead of a golf cart to take him to the stage, a DeLorean.
Oh, that's amazing.
Another demand was, let's see, what else? Oh, renaming a boat to so that he can once again captain a ship.
That's good.
And
it's got a sense of humor.
Oh, totally, because he was on Good Morning America, which is a major morning show in America, and they read off his whole list of demands, but they forgot one, and he goes, don't forget the sauerkraut in my dressing room, because apparently the rumor is old people eat sauerkraut, and that's the answer to a long life.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, pretty funny. He had a bunch of other, like, really silly demands, you know? And like, some proclamation by the mayor, and, I mean, like, it's funny as hell. And like, I'm really, like, curious of what he's actually going to do in this band. He has an all-star band, apparently, but I'm curious what he'll do.
Yeah.
You know? I don't even know.
Does he sing?
I have no fucking idea. I don't know if he plays an instrument, sings, or if he's just going to be on there and let's go beyond where we can go beyond, or some bullshit like that.
There's lots of quotes, yeah.
But
he's got to get some Star Trek quotes in there. He's got to.
Oh, no doubt. And listen, fucking 95 and you're first starting a metal band, that's badass.
That is badass. That's like, what's his name? Christopher Lee, kind of like, yeah, he had some metal band, didn't he? That is just like rad, absolutely crazy.
And then, like, I'm at Download a couple months ago. I'm backstage and I look over and it's Keanu Reeves speaking about surfing because his band played there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's so funny because I think a lot of these actors, they really do want to be rock people. Like, look at Taylor Momsen, okay? And, like, I'm friendly with her, and she hated the acting part, meaning that wasn't her. Like, the role she played, and, like, all the press people, they love to ask her about that show, and it's like, that was years ago. She was a kid. It annoys the shit out of her. She left that as a star to struggle as a rock and roller. Mad respect for her.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I really like Taylor Monster. She's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, like,
yeah.
think about it. She had the world by the balls, and she decides to slum it out being a rock person without being big. Like, it took her a lot of work to get where she is now. Mad respect for doing that.
Yeah, it must be just like her calling. She wanted to do it. She said, "Screw it, I'm going to do it."
Yeah, that's her passion, you know,
Yeah.
and she's totally, if you listen to her, she's so passionate about rock and roll. So passionate about, you know, like all the old school stuff, like the real shit, and you know, like Soundgarden. Like, she's like the biggest Soundgarden probably fan on the planet.
Yeah.
And then she got to sing with them. So, like, you know.
Oh, that's so cool. I mean, I love Soundgarden.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
And like, nobody could really fill Chris Cornell's shoes.
No, he was just epic. His voice, I think, is my favorite voice in all rock.
I think Captain Kirk might call him an alien. Because there's nobody human that could be that good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So tell us about you guys. Tell the listeners what you guys are all about with your music.
Yeah, I mean, we play progressive heavy metal. So we kind of like... We have different like time signature changes and like interesting stuff going on, dynamics, but we try to keep it where you can bang your head to it. We don't want to confuse you too much. We want to try and keep you kind of like in the groove, but then have something interesting and spicy going on in the background for those people who want to listen for a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love the musicianship when it comes to prog, because you got the brutality in the metal, but then you have real musicianship, like really good musicianship.
We're trying.
So tell me about the journey that got you to Bloodstock.
Well, it's actually been quite a long one, to be honest, but that's kind of what it's about. It's about grafting, it's about improving yourself day on day, and just trying to be the best musician you can be. So we actually got to Bloodstock through the Metal to the Masses competition, and we won it in Manchester.
Nice.
Which is a really competitive scene as well. But
I
also,
would imagine so. I'm not even from here, but I imagine probably of all the places in the UK, that's one of the most competitive, I would think.
Yeah, you're right. It's fierce. It really is. But at the same time, everyone's supporting each other, because music is not a competition, really.
Exactly. It shouldn't be either.
Yeah, you're totally right. And we've made so many friends, so many contacts, and we've got such a nice support group now in Manchester as a result of that. So we're hugely thankful to everyone who's put on all of those gigs. The 0161 community is the community that puts those gigs on, and yeah, we're hugely thankful. So we entered it a few times before as well, almost got there but not quite. And it would be easy to say, you know, maybe it's not our time, but we kept going with it, and this year we won. We played to a huge crowd at the Rebellion venue in Manchester, and it was just the best feeling to finally play here. Some of us have been coming to Bloodstock for almost 20 years.
Wow.
So to play is an absolute honour. It's an honour.
And what a great festival this is. You know, it like I got here, I'm not even from the UK. I posted that I'm home with my family at Bloodstock, because that's the way this place is. Like, I have yet to find an asshole. And that's not true at other festivals.
Yeah.
There are assholes. Here, everybody's so nice, everybody's so cool, nobody's an outsider, no gatekeeping shit. Just all people here for the love of metal and their metal community.
Yeah, and that's absolutely the way it should be, isn't it? There's such a variety of different music here as well, even within metal, but no one's kind of, you know, snobby about one thing or another. You know, everyone's really open-minded here. We've been talking to people across the campsite, so the last few days, seeing if they might enjoy our music, you know, if they might want to go and check us out. And people have just been so welcoming.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's just been lovely. Yeah.
And what you said about Metal to the Masses is so true. I hear it from every band, and it warms my heart that, like, you're in a competition but not competing, you know? And everybody, if you win or lose, everybody's supporting each other, you know? You may be a little upset for yourself that you didn't win, but you're so proud for the other band for winning and representing. And like you said, you make friends, you network, and there's, even if you don't win, there's so much you can get out of it.
Absolutely, yeah, and we've that adversity in a way has made us a better band, because each year we've had to come with something better, something bigger, some new music, and just keep improving. So I think that competition has given us a lot. It's made us a better band, so that we could go on today and give it our all and play to a packed tent. Actually,
yeah, did that blow your mind? How many people were out
amazing. There? I've never heard my voice so loud. I've never seen so many people from a stage, and they stayed as well. That was a super cool thing.
Yeah.
You know, the tent stayed.
That's a testament to your music, because if you weren't good, that crowd would have thinned out.
Exactly. There are so many good bands here that we're privileged that people decided to spend their time with us.
Absolutely, and I love that attitude too, because that makes you a true musician in my eyes, you know? And like, I'm glad you persisted, because I'm also a motivational speaker, so I'm a big believer, persist until you succeed. A lot of times people quit, and they're just close to that finish line, and they quit right before they could have gone on. Bands like Metallica could have quit, and then what would have happened? And I always say it takes about 20 years to become an overnight success.
So true. So how many years have we got left?
I think you already made it, because you're here on Bloodstock.
Yeah, totally. I mean, well, I just want to echo what Andy's saying. Like, we have got better as a band, and you can feel it. We've got tighter. We're more confident on stage, and hopefully it showed today. And I think, as you said, like, I saw so many people that we chatted to, like at the campsites and stuff. Like, there's a guy I chatted to at the New Blood stage yesterday, and he was there front row. Like, he's like, nice. I was just like, oh man, come check us out. We're playing tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, I'll be there. And he was there front and centre, banging his head, and it was like, yeah, man, thanks for coming down. So yeah, it's
that's like, cool as shit, right?
Yeah,
there.
I was super just like, I don't know, it was, yeah, I felt amazing about that. Really, yeah, humble that he chose to spend his time to come and see us.
Exactly.
Which is awesome.
Because there's other bands he could have chose to go see.
And other great bands.
Yeah, so he chose you guys. Well, that says a lot. And he stayed. And that says even more. You know, and the fact is it's true. I think competition does make you better. Like, it's healthy competition. And do you think that you applied whatever advice the judges gave you to what you do now that propelled you into winning?
I would say so. We're also pretty harsh critics of ourselves as well.
Like most artists.
Yeah, totally. So, you know, after every gig, it's like, oh, you know, that I flubbed that note, or that wasn't quite perfect. And so after every gig, we'd be like, okay, we need to tighten this up. This needs to be better. This needs to be better. Oh, did that quite work as well as wanted to? And we'll have these little reflective chats, like after gigs and at rehearsal. What do we need to change next? Is that exciting enough? Is that good enough music?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it did help, and it has made us a better band, and hopefully it's just going to carry on going, because we're not there yet. I'm very proud of where we're at here. Like, we played Bloodstock, that's awesome.
I know,
but
right?
We can carry on, we can get better and better, I think, and that's the next
the key,
step.
Anyway. You're always going to evolve as a musician. I think you could be 40 years from now still trying to get better, and that's what a true musician would do.
Yeah, I've already got some grey hairs. 40 years time, be like Jeff Loomis, just not as good.
You never know by that time.
Yeah, but 40 years, could I be as good as Jeff Loomis in 40 years? Practice.
Right? Practice. It's like, that was my failing when I first started playing guitar when I was younger. It's like, I just didn't want to practice all the time and do those fucking scales, and like I was bored. And then like my idol, Randy Rhoads, I found out he practice 8 hours a day. I'm like, I'm not practicing 8 hours a day, but that is what it takes, having that kind of dedication, no matter what you do. Like, so
Exactly.
I dedicate that to what I do now, but as a musician, like, I think people think, oh, you just pick up the guitar and you can play it, you know, and like, no.
If only.
Right? I would wish that for sure for myself, because like then I would be playing it right now, you know. But so my kudos to people like you that really take the craft seriously and put in the work, because people always say, oh, you're living the dream. Partially true, but it's hard fucking work every single day. Probably one of the hardest jobs you ever have to do. As much fun and as much as it looks like something like, oh, they're just playing music.
Yeah, there's so much as well. Like, obviously, there's the practice. See, I've spent hours and hours and hours practicing, but there's all the other stuff that comes with the band as well. Like, you know, all the driving, all the prep for promo stuff, the social media stuff as well nowadays takes up so much time. So yeah, there's a lot to be in a band. I mean, I love it.
There you
it's
go.
So much fun.
That's
but there
the
is
key. You have to absolutely love all of it. You know.
Yeah, just to add to what Josh said, when we released our first album, we did it all. You know, we did everything. We recorded it, we produced it, we mixed it, we mastered it. Well, someone else mastered it actually. Then we released it. We did all the promotion around it. We didn't have a label. We didn't have management or a media kind of company behind us or anything like that. And that's hard. That's really hard, and all of those professions exist for a reason, because people are expert in what they do, you know. So when we release new music, I think one of the things that we can do to be a little bit smarter next time around is try and talk to the right people and make the right friends, you know, and see if they can give us some advice, you know.
I'm a big believer in, you know, all of us can do a lot of things, but master one and then delegate the things that people are better than you. Like, even with this, I could certainly edit my interviews, except like you as an artist, I'm like my worst critic. So like this interview, if I did it, would probably take 2 weeks, because I would find every little fuck up and edit it, and like it would drive me nuts. But I'm also not the best editor. I'm good at what I do. I can do the other thing. I can't say I'm the best at it. So I have my audio engineer edit it, and he can do it pretty quickly. He's not as anal as me, but also he knows how to make it sound the best it can be. And so sometimes you do have to hand it over, because what ends up happening too is you spend all that time on the stuff you're not best at, or you don't like, that you don't have time to do what you are best at, that gets you where you want to be.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's a really great point. I mean, we've found that it takes a team, actually. It takes a team supporting you to really put something out there that's great.
Totally.
Yeah.
Think of Metallica too. Without Bob Rock, would we know Metallica today? They're still great, but he, I think, brought them to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that's true of a lot of bands, you know? So, you know, it's funny because even respecting the people in your band. I was watching that documentary with Paul McCartney, and, you know, they're listening to the music. I think it was with Rick Rubin. And they're listening to it, and Paul's like, you know, back then, John was just this bloke I played with. Now I'm like, oh my God, I was playing with John Lennon. And that's Paul McCartney saying that. You know, so the mad respect he had for John doing what he does.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I'm Paul McCartney and the Beatles were great because of me. It's every part of it.
Yeah. And for my part at least, I feel privileged to play alongside these guys. You know, they've
Nice.
They've put so much time in. They're really great at what they do. They're great bandmates as well to be around. And I always feel like I'm playing catch up. So
Nice.
Every day it's just an extra motivation to work that little bit harder, you know.
Well, plus everybody in the band has their say. So sometimes it's hard for us to be objective. Like what we think is good or great, if we set our ego aside, maybe somebody else says, well, from my side of it, and they're going from the listener side, maybe you should do this. Try this out. Like the greatest producers, that's what they do. They're like, they don't tell them it's not good. They're like, try this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're speaking for us, the audience, because we're the ones that are going to hear your finished product.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'll give a perfect example. War Pigs. The original lyrics sucked. Let's call it what it is. But the lyrics, the way they are now, oh my God. They just fucking fit that song. Whenever I hear the old version, I'm like, it doesn't even make sense, nor does it fit with the, flow of the song. Yeah. But whoever wrote the lyrics probably didn't think of that, Or like, I write, like, I'm a published author. And I have written one song with my bro, who was my head engineer at the station, but a great musician. And I came to him with this song, and he looked at it and was like, what the fuck is this? He goes, this is a book, not a song. And then he starts going, can we take this out? No, that's important. That's what I'm saying. He must have said like 100 times, can we take? No, that's important. Till finally I was like, fuck it. Do whatever you want with it. And he cut that thing down to like way lower than I would have,
Wow.
But then it was fucking good. And it wasn't before that.
Yeah.
And I think that's also the key of having people around you, because when you write lyrics or you write music, you take ownership of it. It's all your baby, so you don't want to get rid of any of it. You need somebody to say, let's take that out.
Yeah.
Let's add this in.
But you also need to trust that person, don't you?
1,000,000%. And that's why I'm saying him I trusted, because he was such a great musician. And because he was one of my best friends that was my head engineer at the station for years. Like, if I didn't trust him, why did he have that job? And so it's like, you got to finally submit. And like, okay, do whatever you want. I want to stay out of it. Because as long as I'm in it, I'm not going to want you to take shit out of it.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. That's one of the reasons I feel lucky to be in the band, because I feel like when people come with ideas, I might not get it straight away, and that's the case for everyone, but we trust each other's instincts. We'll always try it out. We're open-minded. We're not afraid of being wrong sometimes.
Yeah.
And being humble about it and saying, let's try something different. Yeah, let's give your idea a go. And that's how some of our best music was written.
Well, interesting about that too, recently, like I'm longtime friends with Armored Saint. And recently I was interviewing Phil. And he was so excited because for the first time, he was allowed to put lyrics to the songs for their new album. And what I get out of that is, look at what it did to make him feel, how it made him feel that you allowed him to express himself too. Take the other side of the coin. Jason Newsted. There's the other side.
Yeah.
Not allowed to do stuff. Let's pull his bass out of the album and do all that. Like, how is your bandmate going to want to be with you if they feel they have no say and if they can't express themselves? You're all artists. You all need to express yourself. If you stifle that, it's not going to be good. But that little thing of, he was just so proud that he was allowed to add to the lyrics of the new songs after what, 45 years or whatever it's been, like, and just a smile on his face and the pride that makes the band better right there.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Right?
Yeah, that's a great story of it. Yeah.
So tell everybody how they can reach out to you on socials, buy your merch, because they can't listen to my show unless they buy your merch.
Sure,
and all
yeah.
that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff, yeah. So you can listen to us on all streaming platforms, Spotify, etc., etc. If you want to support us, Bandcamp is probably the best way to do it. We've got everything there. We've got merch, physical CDs, and we're on all the social medias as well, Facebook, Instagram. Give us a follow on there, and you'll be able to see when we're playing, where we're playing, any new music, which we've got coming up. Hopefully in about a month's-ish time. We've got a new single coming out called Rearrange, which we've got a music video as well, which we're filming at the moment.
Nice.
So really excited about that. And yeah, I think I got everything there, Andy.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey.
Nice. Well, you guys rock, and I'm glad you're here at Bloodstock, and thanks for being on the Adventures of Pipeman.
Oh, thanks so much, Dean.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to the Adventures of Pipeman on W4CY Radio.